The Braves lose a brutal one, 6-5. Luke Jackson blew it in the ninth with 2 unearned runs, but they were his runs basically because a hanging slider to Scott Kingery and a bunt by Sean Rodriguez. Jackson rushed the throw, threw it down the line. I don't know why he rushed because Sean Rodriguez isn't fleet of foot anymore, and but it spelled doom because it was second, third, nobody out. Cesar Hernandez got the count to 3-2. Got a hand slider. Imagine that. And 2 runs scored, and that's all she wrote because Hector Neris had a great bounce back. Changed his game plan from splitter monster to establishing his fastball, and was very effective with a pop out, a check swing, which was unfortunate for Dansby, and a pop out to right. And Mr. Boo, Bryce Harper, unfortunately caught this one. But for Luke Jackson, he's got to stop throwing so many sliders. I get it's his bread and butter. I get it. And I get that's what Brian McCann and Tyler Flowers are calling. But if Luke Jackson shakes it off, they can't do anything about it. His fastball is 97 miles an hour. It's good. It's got movement. It's got life. Use it. And then use your slider. Because right now they're just hunting sliders. And the more you throw one pitch, the more likely you are to make a mistake back to back to back. And it just keeps happening for Luke. It's 11 straight games where he's given up a hit and 6 straight outings where he's given up a run. So maybe the magic's worn off a little bit for Luke after a really good couple of months. It's just starting to not work because he's not trusting his fastball. Maybe we should go to closer by committee a little bit, play the matchups with A.J. Minter back, Anthony Swarzak pitching well, Blevins establishing pitching well. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But for positives, offensively, Josh Donaldson was 3 for 4, single, double, and a Evan Gaddis-esque 432-foot shot into the Hank Aaron Terrace. I'm pretty sure I heard it scream and cry on the way out to give us a 5-4 lead. But like I said, Luke Jackson couldn't hold it, unfortunately. But that's really good sign for Josh Donaldson that the work on off speed has prior to the game paid off big time. And if we can get him hot, there's no stopping this offense that only scored 5 runs tonight. We should bench them all. No, I'm just kidding. But we just couldn't get that pivotal insurance runs like the Phillies couldn't last night. We took advantage tonight. They took advantage. But most importantly tonight, pray for Sean Newcomb as he took a liner off the bat of JT Realmuto off the neck. Very, very scary. He was able to walk off on his own power, so I'm hoping for positives. And he dodged a bullet, a really, really bad injury because it was really scary. And unfortunately, that's kind of where the wheels came off because Tukey came in, hit a batter, and then Josh Donaldson misplayed a grounder that he thought was hit harder, and they got a run, and then after that a double. So it just kind of wheels came off. But I can't really say that I was surprised because after a scary moment like that, it's kind of hard to go back into baseball mode. But we did have a chance to win, a really good chance to win. It didn't happen, but that's going to happen in baseball. We'll look for the series win tomorrow behind Mike Foltynewicz and the dreaded opener for the Phillies. So hopefully we can take advantage of their bullpen and Gabe Kapler's interesting moves. But as always, go Braves. Series tied 1-1 isn't a bad thing.